fucking man. A man is not gonna pay me. You gonna pay me, bitch. 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 You gonna pay me, bitch, now. Now, cause one thing about it, I don't play with no mother. Don't touch me.
Tell police be here.
People get reparations.
I believe they should.
So I, white man, have to play for black people. Why?
Wow, that's a really selfish thing you
No,
just said.
hold on. Why should I have...
That's a really non-empathetic thing to
Wait,
say.
why should I have empathy for a race? I have white guilt because I breathe? Why should the white students here have to work harder to pay for black kids?
You wanted to ask
What is that all about?
Not every black person has lineage connected to slaves.
That's
and
true.
every white person doesn't have lineage connected to slaves.
Yes, that's right. So since every black person doesn't have a lineage connected to slaves, why should we generalize and say reparations for black people?
Because there are people that are in a worse place.
So over 150 years, they didn't have any ability to make better decisions, to save money, and to invest. How about you take responsibility for your own actions instead of blaming the...
Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahushua for giving us this truth. Double honor to all the elders teaching on the four corners of the earth, teaching in truth and sincerity to you. I say shalom. Brother Khan from the Sept, the Lions of Judah, Jeshurun here in Chicago to you. I say shalom. Coming at y'all with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The title of this video is going to be titled, "The Most High Judgment is Going Forth Over the Earth." And these video clips that you see in this video will lead to a civil war, which includes a race war and a martial law. All right. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 2. "And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that read of it." So we are living in a time where prophecy is being fulfilled, and we don't have time to keep trying to convince, all right, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians who we are. All right, our job is to, write the vision and make it plain. All right, make it plain as possible so even, a young teenager will understand, okay, that we don't have much time here in Babylon. All right, that the things that you read in this Bible is either came to pass or has come to pass. And the good old days here in Babylon are not coming back. It's only going to get worse from here. It's not going to get better. It's only going to just continue to just get worse. And we telling our people to get off that train, because it's headed right down to Destructionville, okay? Because as you see with those videos that was put in before your screen, you see a lot of judgment. You see this guy, Charlie, he gets shot in the neck because he was talking greasy about you Israelites, all right? So the Most High passed instant judgment upon him because you could tell the hatred that this dude had for so-called black people. All right, you got Eve getting into an argument with an Edomite, and she had a gun in her hand, and she gets knocked unconscious and get her piece taken from her. All right, so that's what's gonna happen. All right, when all destruction happens in the city of Babylon. All right, which is AKA America. When all hope is gone, when there's chaos and anarchy and war, where there's pretty much no rules here, all right, martial law, race wars, you're going to be seeing a lot of our women, they're going to get dead in that same manner because they said that they did not need a man to protect them. Okay, you got Jake in the studio with his infant, and that's all our people care about is trying to get a come up here in Babylon. All right, doing things for clout and doing things to get notoriety, man. All right, was it that, you know what I'm saying, important that you bring your infant in the studio while you record a, you know what I'm saying, a rap song? See, because our people, their mind is stuck on folly and they can't help it. They can't help it, man. Okay? 2nd Ezra 14 and 16, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter, man. So, you know, our people, they focus on, you know what I'm saying, building their future, focus on, you know what I'm saying, why they can't get a job and things, the cost of living is going up and, you know what I'm saying, food prices and everything is going up. But it said for greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. So it's only going to get worse, man, because it's the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to bring Babylon to an abrupt end. So it's the judgment of the Heavenly Father to do that. And it will be done. So we telling our people, look, it's not going to get no better. Come back to the Heavenly Father and keep these commandments with the testimony of Yahushua and the faith of Yahushua. And guess what? They still trying to make it here in this society. So when the Most High start bringing just little small things to pass, they crying and hollering over it. You know what I'm saying? Hooting and hollering over just the little small things, but greater evils is going to come, right? 2nd Ezra 15:15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. That's your race war right there. One people shall stand up and fight against another. All right, that Edomite woman from Ukraine that got stabbed up by that Jake, that's gonna spark a race war, man. Okay, that Eve that had that gun looking like she was gonna pull it on Esau, and he body slammed her and took the gun and dismembered the clip. That's gonna lead to a race war. Okay, this dude Charlie talking bad about black people, he ended up getting shot in the neck. That's gonna turn into a race war, man. All right, and Esau is ready to roll on you Israelites, man. All right, they drooling, man. They're ready, man. All right, let's get that again. 2nd Ezra 15:15. For the sword and their destruction draw nigh. All right, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So the modern day sword is a gun. So they're going to stand up and they're going to be ready to fight up against you Israelites. And this is not the battle that our people will win on the carnal level. See, we want to be spiritually prepared in these scriptures to know how to deal with these troubling times that we're living in. All right, because we got the angels around us watching us. So we don't have to worry about what these average, you know, Negroes and Latinos worry about. We got the Heavenly Father and the angels protecting us because we are the Israelites. So we have faith in the Most High. 2nd Ezra 13:31. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. So that's when the angels is going to come back from whatever realm they're in, and they're going to make their way to the earth to destroy, all right, the kings of this earth. So you see the UFO sightings that's making Fox News. You know what I'm saying? So all the prophecies is coming to pass. It's either coming to pass or it came to pass. And the Most High is gonna make his word sweet, man. So he's gonna make it come to pass. Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. And we see these things. We see nations rise against nations. We see famines. We see pestilence, which is diseases. And we see earthquakes in diverse places. So prophecy is fulfilling, man. Okay? What a beautiful time to be upon this earth in righteousness, man. In righteousness. What a wonderful time to be on this planet, man. And you keeping the laws and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You watching this as well as praying, you know what I'm saying? You studying. All this, man. So our job is pretty much coming to an end, because us going out there teaching, it's not gonna always, this word is not gonna always be available for you Israelites, man. It's not gonna always be available where you can watch these videos, because they got a thing where now they're pretty soon is gonna have people put their information on YouTube to verify their identification. And a lot of Israelites is not going to want to do that. All right. And then you got Trump. He's supposedly is sending the National Guard to Chicago, because we keep hearing about these stories. And then you got these young YNs in Chicago making videos talking about tell Trump to bring in the National Guard so they can, I guess, swap it out and get a shootout with them. And guess what, Jake? You going on the T-shirt, man. If you think that you gonna shoot it out with trained National Guards who only need one shot to kill you, oh yeah, you going on the T-shirt. Okay? Because you're not gonna be able to defeat the National Guard, man. You're not gonna do it. Esau, his blessing is the sword, man. That's his blessing. And you see these Edomites, man, they're scrambling, man, because they know that their time is running out, which leads to my next precept. You know what I'm saying? Job 14:5, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So they're scrambling and trying to scrape and trying to save their kingdom. And that was the reason why the guy Charlie was making a lot of, you know what I'm saying, racist remarks towards black people, because they are mad because they see their end is coming. You know what I'm saying? They see that all this stuff is coming to an end. Okay? And they can't deal with it. So I'm going to close out on this last precept. Let's go to the book of 1 Peter. All right? First Peter, the 4th chapter. It's the book of 1 Peter 4:18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? All right, so we're going to be righteously saved. The righteous is going to be scarcely saved, man. Lord willing, we be at that number, because we see that greater evils is coming upon this land. All right. We see that greater evils is coming upon this land, and us worrying about a job, and that's slight stuff, man. Okay? Because total destruction is coming to a city near you, to a state near you, man. And if you ain't girded within these precepts, it's going to be bad for you, man. It's going to be bad for you Israelites. All right, so with that, I hope this video was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. With that, I bid you a shalom.